British boxing star Tyson Fury will put his WBC heavyweight title on the line when he goes head-to-head for the third time with longtime rival Deontay Wilder.
The highly anticipated third installment for this long-awaited rematch.
Their first fight in December 2018 ended in a controversial split draw, and although ex-champion Wilder retained the WBC belt, many pundits believed Fury should have won despite being knocked down twice. However, in the February 2020 rematch, the Gypsy King put on a sensational display to send the American to the canvas twice before the bout was stopped in the 7th round.
The King has returned to the top of the throne.
After losing the belt, Wilder enacted his rematch clause, which set up the trilogy fight between these great heavyweights.
And we will rise like a phoenix from the ashes and regain the title.
The trilogy clash was originally set for June 24th, but had to be rescheduled after Fury tested positive for COVID-19. The champ seems to be in a really good headspace heading into this bout and knows Wilder will come for his head, avoiding an overconfidence after 2 solid showings against the challenger.
I'm ready to reintroduce myself to the world.
Welcome to Boxing Extra channel, press like and subscribe and let's take a look at pre-fight story, Fury Wilder 3. The greatest boxing trilogies, bar none, are poised at 1 each after 2, with bout 3 design as the decider.
Everybody in the Thomas and Mack Center on their feet.
Barrera Morales, Bo Holyfield, Ali Frazier, Zale Graziano, and Gatti Ward. This is where Tyson Fury vs Deontay Wilder Part 3 is different.
Come on, get up.
Are you serious?
Let's have a little body spark. Come on, I want to feel
Hey,
it.
let's do it then.
The first contest, that memorable Los Angeles draw in December 2018, is remembered for 3 things. 1. That last round knockdown from which Fury rose so unexpectedly.
Wow, he got up.
2. The contentious scorelines that followed to cruelly deny Tyson victory. And 3. How good the Briton looked in every moment of the contest. He was upright after such a long layoff from elite boxing. What happened in Part 2 was about as conclusive as things get in big-time boxing. Fury destroyed Wilder physically and mentally inside an electric MGM Grand in Las Vegas in February 2020. From the opening bell, he went after his rival to produce what must be the most impressive performance of his life.
Left hand, right hand. And Wilder down.
For the first time in his career, Fury banged like a man of 6'9" should bang. It was a shock when the American triggered his right for a third bout with Fury later that year.
We will rise again. We will regain the title.
Memories grow ever more hazy and questions start to build. Has Fury retained the focus he had 20 months ago?
This third fight, you're going to see a whole different Tyson Fury than you could even imagine.
What if the time away has allowed Wilder to improve under a new trainer?
I'm really just reminding him about so many different tools that he just wasn't using.
Whichever version of Fury and Wilder we get, in fact, it's still a stretch to predict the upset. Even in Fight 1, Fury was the better fighter. True, he was respectful and cautious at times, but when he was boxing and crucially concentrating, he was in charge. Even after hitting the deck in round 9, he quickly regained both his composure and control of the fight. Even after getting knocked out in the last round, he still woke up in time to hurt Wilder. In short, Fight 1 taught Fury all he ever needed to know about Wilder, and that, in a nutshell, is that Wilder is as dangerous as he is beatable.
Tyson Fury he's very conscious of Deontay Wilder, his abilities.
For Wilder to win, he needs to do something so spectacular it is frankly unbackable at this stage. Something that has never been done before. Also consider how Wilder, the epitome of seek and destroy, has approached all of his 44 professional contests thus far.
Come Saturday night, it's going to be definitely a different fight.
What is required is not a tweak or a rethink, but a complete reinvention. For the first time in his professional career, Deontay Wilder will make his way to the ring as a fighter who no longer has an undefeated record. Whether or not he continues to believe he has never fairly been beaten is another matter entirely. The sheer volume of excuses for why Tyson Fury so convincingly stopped him last February is cause for suspicion. It will also be the first time he'll have fought under Malik's cut.
Fury's a big man. I don't want my fighter just parrying punches. I want him to be able to slip punches, parry punches.
Working with any new trainer offers a fresh approach to training and for change and improvement, which based on his previous 2 fights with Fury are necessary. But it also presents challenges. Have they had time to build the level of trust they'll need? Have they agreed on the changes required? And have they been able to implement them? Fury is a phenomenal boxer himself and won't put himself in danger unnecessarily.
It's a Tyson Fury roadshow. It's been continuing for 13 years.
He may want to put Wilder away again, but he is conscious of what Wilder brings to the table and cannot expect his opponents to be the same fighter he was last February.
I'm ready to reintroduce myself to the world.
But the reality is that Wilder doesn't throw enough punches, uses his offense as his defense, and most importantly, facing an opponent who is bigger than him and knows how to use it.
Tyson Fury has developed one-punch knockout power.
A full training camp for Wilder to work on circling to his right away from Fury and firing his jab more often to maintain distance may change the look of this matchup for the 3rd fight.
I see me beating him up and then knocking him out.
That said, a point fighting style is not Wilder's strong suit and can't see a way that he could win on the judges' scorecards.
I'm going to knock Spark out on Saturday night.
Tyson Fury is the complete package. He is defensively sound, he has fantastic footwork and has power in both hands.
He's special, he fucking moves like a lightweight.
Wilder only needs 1 shot, but even then, there is no guarantee that he'll put Fury away. Wilder's pride is on the line and he won't allow his corner to throw in the towel this time.
Prepare yourself on the battlefield and get ready for war.
He is going to leave it all in the ring and likely come up short by decision.